Now let me demonstrate how the custom-made wireless sensor network works. This is the slave node, which uses the RS485 to read the data from the NPK sensor and pushes the data through LORA protocol to a master node. And it houses a 2200 mAh lithium-ion battery to power the entire circuit along with the 12-volt NPK sensor. Similarly, let's take a look at the master node. This has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and LoRa communication and a RS485 port to read the data from energy meter or any other host system that we like to talk to. Let me set this up in a way where we can see the communication in real time. First, I have set up the master node here, where I have connected an industrial grade energy meter which supports RS485. Then we have a WS2812B RGB LED. This gets synced to the color of the slave node each time the master node receives the data. This way we'll know that master and slave is talking to each other without looking at the cloud platform. And finally, the master node is powered with this DC jack, which supplies 12 volt 1 amp. Now when we move to the slave node, you already know this is completely running on the battery, so there is no external power supply even though we have an option for it. Also you can see the WS2812B RGB LED which will show the data in sync with the master node. Finally, in the background, I have connected a NPK sensor to a pod to collect the soil information in real time. To do this demonstration, I have set up the slave node to send the data every 15 seconds. Even though I have tried various setup to show the color change, but it's very hard to capture the RGB color on the camera. But if you see in the background, the data on the screen updates live. Here, if you notice, the color of the slave node changed, but the master isn't. That's because the master node once receives the data, it collects the data from the energy meter, which takes couple of seconds. Only when the energy meter data is successfully read, the RGB values are updated. And finally, the data is pushed back to the cloud. And this is my demonstration of working off my custom made wireless sensor network.